Hello folks, and welcome to another exciting tutorial with Spinel Crochet. If you haven't subscribed, please do it now and hit the bell icon to get instant updates. I'll be using a 4.5mm crochet hook and double knit yarn. So starting our work with a magic circle, wrap your yarn on your first two fingers like this, crossing them at the inner side, and then at the back side you have two strands. Go under the first one and over the second, picking up the second one, pulling it up, then release your fingers and chain one. This is your magic circle. Now we're going to be making 8 half double crochets in this magic circle. Yarn over, insert the hook in the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three. This is your first half double crochet. I'm going to place a stitch marker here and then continue making 7 more half double crochets. So yarn over, insert the hook in the circle, pulling up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Once all the 8 half double crochets are complete, pull the starting tail to close the center, and then we're going to make a slip stitch in the first stitch where we have our stitch marker. Remove the stitch marker, insert the hook under both loops, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull the loop through the loop on your hook. That's a slip stitch. So starting the next round, chain 1, go in that same stitch and make a half double crochet. This is your first half double crochet. Place your stitch marker here and now make another half double crochet in the same stitch. So we have 2 half double crochets in one stitch. This is an increase. We will be making an increase in each stitch for this entire round. So by the end of this round, you should have a total of 16 half double crochets. At the end of the round, remove the stitch marker and join the first stitch with a slip stitch. Chain 1, make a half double crochet in that first stitch. Place your stitch marker. Make another half double crochet in the same stitch. Now in the next stitch, make 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, make 2 half double crochets, so this is your increase. So make 1 half double crochet and then an increase for the entire round. By the end of this round, you should have a total of 24 half double crochets. So here I finished the round. Now joining with a slip stitch, go into that first stitch under both loops, pull the loop and pull the loop through the loop on your hook. Chain 1. Starting the next round, half double crochet in that first stitch. Place your stitch marker. Now make another half double crochet in that same stitch. So this is your increase. Now in the next stitch, make a half double crochet. Make a half double crochet in the next stitch. So 2 stitches, 2 half double crochets. And then in the fourth stitch, we're making an increase again, which is 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. Then 2 half double crochets in 2 separate stitches. We will repeat this for the entire round, and by the end of this round, you should have a total of 36 half double crochets. Now here I am at my next round. So slip stitch into that first stitch, chain 1, then make 2 half double crochets in the first stitch. This is your increase. Now in 3 stitches we'll be making 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. In the next stitch, make 2 half double crochets, which is your increase, and then 3 half double crochets in 3 stitches, and this is what we're going to repeat for the entire round. And by the end of this round, you should have a total of 40 half double crochets. So over here, this is going to be round 5 with 40 stitches. With round 6, you should have 48, round 7, 56, and round 8, 64 half double crochets. I haven't recorded round 6, 7, and 8, so there's a slight jump in the video. Sorry for that. So here I am at the end of round 8. I've joined with the slip stitch and I have 64 half double crochets. Now starting round 9, chain 1 and then make a half double crochet in the first stitch, place your stitch marker, and now in each stitch make one half double crochet. So we are not increasing in any of the stitches. The increasing part of the cap is done, and now we'll be just working one half double crochet in each stitch for this round up to round 19. So from round 9 to round 19, just make one half double crochet in each stitch and your sides of the cap is going to grow. I'll do the few rows and then come back and show you how the cap looks like. So I finished round 19 and this cap has grown a bit. I have started with round 20 and I have done 14 half double crochets, and this is going to be the start of your side ear flap. So this is one side. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now in the first 2 stitches we're going to make a decrease. So yarn over, insert the hook in the first stitch, pull up a loop, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. And you have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. This is your first decrease. Now make one half double crochet in the stitches. Once you reach the last 2 stitches, we're going to make another decrease there. So here I am left with 2 stitches. Yarn over, insert the hook in one stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert the hook in the last stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now again a decrease in the first 2 stitches. Then one half double crochet in each stitch until the last 2 stitches, and then make a decrease in the last 2 stitches. Make a decrease in the last 2 stitches, chain 1 and turn your work. Continue doing this until you have 1 stitch left. So here I've completed my last stitch, chain 1 and then cut off your yarn. Keep the end, do not weave it. We will use this to attach the side braids to our cap. Now we'll be working for the next ear flap. So in between I have left 18 stitches, and in the 19th stitch I've placed my stitch marker, and from the 19th stitch to 14 more stitches from here. So from 19 onwards count 14 stitches, make half double crochets in the 14 stitches, and then continue the same pattern that we have done for this first ear flap. And if you see the texture on the ear flap is slightly different from the rest of the cap, that's because in the ear flap we were turning after every row, and in the main cap we were just going in rounds. Next we are going to be working for the side string. I'll be making a small braid. So I've taken a long piece of yarn and I folded into half. Now the side that is folded, we're going to make a slip knot over here. So over here you're going to be working with 2 strands. So once the knot is ready, start chaining with both loops. I've made a total of 37 chains. Do the same for the second braid. So this is the last chain. Now pull the end through the chain and pull it to make a knot. Now we're going to add another string here. So take another small piece of the same yarn, equal the ends, and then the folded side, release the last chain over here, insert your hook and pull it through that loop. Now from this loop we are going to pull all 4 strands like this and then pull it to close that strand, and there you get a nice tassel. After I finished the second ear flap, I did a little border for the cap. I've done 1 single crochet with this yarn. It is multicolored yarn and some of the colors were similar to the cap. And this is the ear flap and the end that you can see. So I'm going to attach this braid with the ear flap using this end. Make sure that the right side of the braid is facing outside because we're attaching it from the inside over here. And with this little yarn piece, attach the braid nice and secure to the ear flap. So here you can see I've attached both the ear flaps and the braids, and now just to even out the tassels, hold them together and cut them at the end so they're nice and even. Do them both together so that the length of both of them are even. So this is how the cap will look like, and it's very easy and it's like stretchable, so from year 1 to 3 it's nicely wearable for this age group. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.